Today is our 51st anniversary. This picture was taken of us yesterday at church. We look a little like we've been in a war zone. This picture was taken last year on our 50th anniversary. We look a whole lot better there. To keep me from being discouraged this year, I decided to make a little movie, a PowerPoint presentation, and then I don't know how to get PowerPoint to anybody except to make a movie of it, thinking of all the things that have happened to us between these two pictures, and see if I couldn't find a hidden message from God to give me a little of encouragement. And maybe those of you who love us would enjoy hearing about this past year and seeing what secret message, see if you can figure out the secret message before I did. First of all, we started our 50th celebration with a 5-part celebration. We first went to Detroit with our friends, the Saffrons and the Shoemakers. We met at Saffron's wedding. We announced our engagement at Shoemaker's wedding, and they were both at our wedding. And we've been friends all these years, and we had a great time on Belle Isle and going to the Tiger ball game and staying at the Renaissance Center. It was a great celebration. Then we went to church on Sunday, and we renewed our vows in front of our new church friends at Wyandotte First. Then with the Alan and Judy Hansen, we went the next day to New York City and had 4 or 5 days there, just enjoying New York City and the Broadway shows and Central Park and the Statue of Liberty. We had a great time celebrating our 2 anniversaries together. And then we had some time with our 3 kids and a few of our grandkids. And then we went to North and South Carolina to help celebrate Linda and Larry Rushing's 50th anniversary. And we had some time to ourselves there at Myrtle Beach. So I was trying to think what word would represent this 5-part celebration. And I decided to think Atlantic, because we were at the Atlantic Ocean twice during those 2 or 3 weeks that we were celebrating our 50th anniversary. So I put Atlantic there because we also have been able to go to the Pacific Ocean this year. So we had the Atlantic to the Pacific, because in June we went to see Bob's brother in Oregon, and mainly we went to Amy Odell's wedding in Sacramento, California, and then we thought we'd go to Yosemite, but it was so hot there, we left early and went over to San Francisco, the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz, so we saw the Pacific Ocean. So in this year, we have been from the Atlantic to the Pacific, from sea to shining sea. But more than that, we also went to Europe on a riverboat cruise, Paris to Prague, to celebrate Bob's birthday. There we went early and had 5 days in Paris and saw all the sights. They had so many treasures in this vacation that I decided the word to use for this vacation might be Louvre, because it's the place where all the treasures are. I thought I took a picture of us, a selfie in front of the Louvre there, but I couldn't find it. But I did take a selfie of me underneath that pyramid there on the inside. And there's a picture of Bob with the more famous Diana that's on the inside. So just for fun, we had lots of wonderful times on this trip, but I'll put here on my list of special words the Louvre. And then we went to India on my birthday, and we did lots of great things in India. We took an elephant ride up a mountain to the Amber Fort, and we had the time there in front of the Taj Mahal. But I think my favorite time was actually on my birthday when we were on a boat in the Ganges River, and we saw all the funeral pyres there, and they were cremating people. But then after it got dark and a little bit, we heard a big conch shell, and the guide says, okay, we'll go down the river a little bit. And they had a whole big celebration. The whole town comes out. They actually do this every day to give thanks for the day, and everybody comes and they sing and they dance. But since this was my birthday, I thought, The whole town's come out to celebrate the day I was born and give thanks for the day I was born. So it was pretty neat. These pictures were taken from a boat in the Ganges looking at that celebration. It was great. So I'll add the Ganges River to my list of words that I'm looking for a secret message in. All those trips were for fun, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, from Europe to Asia. But we also did a mission trip in Haiti, and this time we went to teach at the License to Preach school. They need lots of preachers there, and so we taught New Testament. We had 150 students. It was an amazing experience to have all these people so interested and anxious to learn about the New Testament. That's what we taught. And so we add to our list teaching in Haiti. Those were all very positive things. There have also been a few negative things that have happened this year. When we came home from Haiti, our basement was flooded. Our sunk pump had gone out. So we had a lot of house repairs this past year. I love our house, but I miss all our trustees that took care of all our church parsonages, because not only was our basement a mess, and it took us several months to get all that back after new flooring and new drywall and all that. Our furnace went out, our air conditioning went out, something was wrong with the furnace control panel. We had problems with the refrigerator. I don't know, several different house repairs that were a problem. And then, of course, our picture here shows that we've had a few physical problems, not too big, but hopefully, but enough to make us look like pretty bad. There's Bob had melanoma. He went for his yearly checkup to the skin doctor, and they took a biopsy of what the doctor called a wisdom spot, but it turned out to be melanoma. So they had to take some more, and so now he has 12 stitches from his ear down to his jaw. Hopefully next Monday we'll find out for sure and know that it's just a little thing, and they got out all, they hope. And then, of course, there's my broken wrist. I did this on June 7th, walked out my back door, just tripped over a watering can, and it has taken all this time to heal this wrist, because it's not only a broken wrist, it was also, they found out later, a torn ligament. And hopefully in another week I'll get this splint off, and I've been to therapy. It's all just a little hiccup. But you look at all these things and think, what kind of message can I get? What kind of encouragement can I get? Because I know the Holy Spirit has been here all along and is helping us and is arranging everything in a special order to give us just the encouragement we need to know that there is a secret message in all this, that love grows no matter what. Through the good things and the bad things, love grows. And it certainly has done that. I love this man even more today than I did 51 years ago. Because 51 years ago we promised to have and to hold each other and to love each other, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. This is our solemn vow that we repeat each year to each other. I love this man even more this year than I loved him last, and I'll love him even more next year, I'm sure, because love grows through the good and the bad. That's my little point of inspiration for this day on our 51st anniversary. God bless all of you, and may you realize that your love grows as well through all the good and the bad things in life.